Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can insert an image, and when you move the image around or place it in your document, you can adjust the margins around the outside of the image, and you can also adjust the way the image lies around your text. And at the end I'm also going to show you how you can insert a description below, which will allow you to move both of the description and the image around your document together. So let's just delete this image and show you how to insert one. So select an area in your document. At the moment you can see I haven't got any paragraphs in here, it's just one giant paragraph, and that's just for demonstration purposes. You'll obviously have gaps between your paragraphs, and this video will allow you to customize your image accordingly. So go up to Insert, go to Pictures, go to Picture from File, select the image you want and click Insert. Now when you insert an image into Word, you won't be able to move it, so make sure it's selected. Go up to Picture Format, go to Wrap Text and click on the drop down. Here you have a number of different options. You can select Square, Tight, which means the text will be tight around your image, Through, which actually means that the text will go at the back of your image, Top and Bottom, which means the text will just lie at the top and bottom and none at the sides, Behind the text, which will mean your text is on top, and in front of the text, which will mean that your image is on top of your text. So today I'm going to show you Tight and then resize the image. And as I move it around, you can see exactly what happens, and the text will move very tight around your image, which a lot of the time isn't ideal. So let's say we want to put our image here and we've got all this text that fits very tight around the edge. So make sure it's selected, go to Picture Format, go to Wrap Text and all the way down to More Layout Options. Here you've got those wrapping options again, but down here it gives you the option to increase distance from text. So I'm going to just put 1 centimeter in all of these boxes, top, bottom, left and right, and select OK. And now you can see you've got a really nice space around your image. And if I move it, you can see how the text will move around that image. You can have less of a gap or more of a gap depending on the look you're going for. Now to insert your caption at the bottom, you can do one of two things. You can select your image, go to References and go to Insert Caption. A default figure one will be placed here. Then you can put whatever you like in the caption and click OK. So you can see your caption down here, and if I select it, I can go to the Home tab and I can change the options here. I can change the font, I can change the font size, I can change bold, and I can move the text around this text box. What this also allows you to do is when you come to do your figures in your list of items in your documents, it will automatically come up. If I just go to References, when you insert a table of figures, then this one will be automatically placed. So if you have lots of images with a caption below it, it will automatically list when you put in your table of figures. Now if I was to do this in a text box, it will still work, but it won't be automated. Now if I move this round, you can see that my figure does not move with my image. So if you click your caption and move it so that it fits perfectly in line with your image, you can select both of them by holding down the Command or Control key. You can see they're both selected now. You can see these squares. Go to Shape Format, Align, Align to Middle. That will ensure they're both perfectly lined up. Then you can go to Group and select Group. Now what's happened is when you group it, the behavior changes again. If I move this around, you can see we've lost that lovely gap around the edge. So what we need to do now is to go back up to Wrap Text, go to More Layout Options, put 1 at the top, 1 at left, one right, but I'm going to leave the bottom one because we've got this lovely gap where we've got our figure 1, and click OK. And now you can see that lovely gap around my image has returned. If you want to go back and adjust this text, select it all, go to shape format, go to group, select ungroup, then you can make some adjustments. Maybe you want to change the color of the font. You can also move the box down. So make sure your cursor's not inside, deselect it, reselect it, and then move your arrow key down so you leave a little bit more of a gap between the image and the text, and then select the image again, holding down that Command or Control key, shape format, group, select group. Okay, so now because we've ungrouped and grouped it back together, again we've lost the margin. So again, wrap text, more layout options, and you go through the same process again. So sometimes this takes a little bit of fiddling around with, but once you've got the hang of it, you can just go around and make those simple adjustments. If you can see we've got a larger gap at the top, then we can just go back to picture format, wrap text, more layout options, and at the top, instead of 1, maybe put 0.5 in and press enter. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.